Hey, SCERA Spotlight listeners, happy weekend! Before we start episode 54, first, thanks for listening. Our audience keeps growing, and we'd love to grow some more, so please share the podcast with your family and friends, especially the ones interested in SCERA or community theater. Second, we're trying something new, video. Podcasts are great because you can enjoy them while you drive, exercise, or work, or maybe even when you go to sleep. But we figured it would be great for you to meet our guests face to face and enjoy the beauty of SCERA Park or the SCERA Center too. So from time to time, we'll have a video edition of our podcast, and that includes this one. So if you want to watch, head over to YouTube using the link provided to watch the podcast as well as view it. Now, keep your expectations modest. This isn't a TV show or a high-quality vlog. Think of it as an audio podcast where we let you watch as we record it. So it's pretty informal without a whole lot of polish, but we're happy to have you be a fly on the wall because why not? Third, the audio on this episode isn't the greatest. It's totally listenable, but we're learning and figuring out some new equipment, so bear with us as we get all the levels right. Okay. On to the SCERA Spotlight, episode 54.
2, 1. Growing up is overrated. That's the take of Peter Pan, Wendy, Jane, and Michael, and all of the Lost Boys. On that, the conniving Captain Hook can agree, as can his sidekick Smee. They're all here at the SCERA Shell Outdoor Theater for the next couple of weeks. And at the Shell, playtime is the best time, no matter what your age is. And we're meeting some of the fine folks working on Peter Pan this episode and finding out why nearly everyone involved in community theater finds it almost impossible to act their age. See what I mean? That's coming up right now on the SCERA Spotlight Podcast.
Okay, but wait.
Welcome back to the SCERA Spotlight Podcast, coming to you once again from the beautiful SCERA Park and the SCERA Shell Outdoor Theater. My name is Quinn Swallow, one of the house managers at the SCERA Center for the Arts.
And I'm, who am I? Oh yeah, Rachel Gibson, SCERA photographer and scenic painter.
It is now July, and we have just finished Independence Day weekend. And in a shocking act of defiance, independence, and rebellion, SCERA celebrated U.S. independence from the British throne by opening that great American musical, Peter Pan.
You knew I was going to laugh. You
I
actually
did.
put it in our script.
Aha.
That's hilarious, Quinn. Because of course we all know that Peter Pan is about as American as Harry Potter.
That is true. However, the arrival of Peter Pan during Independence Day weekend, while that may be ironic, is maybe not as inappropriate as one might think. For while the story of Peter Pan was indeed crafted by British playwright James Barrie, the music for the 1950s musical was actually written by American composer and American lyricist. Can you guess what their names were, Rachel?
I'm going to take my one winning guess every time. Rodgers and Hammerstein?
No.
Dang it.
So it was American Moose Charlap who wrote the music, having a name no British composer would
Well,
ever
that's an
admit to having.
American if I've ever heard one.
I know, Moose. And the lyrics were written by New Yorker Carolyn Lee.
Sweet. So, what we have is a musical with British origins. I almost said organs. Origins, but which the Americans adapted and made their own.
Indeed, just like Winnie the Pooh movies and Harry Potter theme parks. We should have practiced
Let me
this.
compose myself. Whoa, Peter Pan is very appropriate for Independence Day weekend. Then, take that, redcoats.
Of course, the Revolutionary War is long over, and there's something that the Brits and Yanks can agree on more than just about anything else, and that's their love of musical theater.
So today is Peter Pan Day. I used to call him Peter Pants. Peter Pan Day on the podcast,
Please
and
tell
we've
me that was when
invited.
you were little.
That was when I was little, and we've invited some guests from the company, woohoo, to join us, or the cast, as I say, because I'm funny that way. Tell us about their show, and we'll also have a little fun this afternoon.
So question, Rachel, we just wrapped up Newsies here a couple weeks ago, and Newsies fans are commonly known as fansies. So, does that mean Peter Pan fans are called pansies?
Well,
Captain Hook is nodding his head. Yes, of course he is, because he's evil.
Dad joke for the win.
Thank you. Okay, I think
all right,
we should...
let's meet our visitors from Neverland.
Oh, I stole your line.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
Nice try.
So, let's see how I'm doing with names. I haven't written anything down.
Nothing.
Playing Michael, we have Roman Stewart playing Peter Pan. We have Kevin Bigler.
You sound like you're learning how to read.
No, I'm my memory is there, it's just slow. And John is played by Cameron Ward, and Wendy is played by Ella Child, and Captain Hook is played by Nathaniel Noyes.
There you go.
And Rachel Gibson.
I'm so impressed, Gwen. That was
Plays herself
amazing.
as always.
Sorry.
And so we've stolen them minutes before they have to go do their sound check to ask
Moments, not just minutes.
play.
Moments.
moments.
So intense. I hope you guys think it's worth it.
So I already learned an interesting fact. I don't know if you've been keeping count, but young Michael here, or Roman, has done about more plays than I think anyone I've met before. You want to take a guess at how many?
No,
Rachel?
are you kidding me? How old are you? You're like, you can fit in my pocket.
I'm 11.
You're 11.
I'm 11.
Let's see
little.
here.
Doing the math.
I'm
he's
gonna
done
guess
more
because you're
than one play a
so
year.
dadgum cute. I'm gonna say 12.
13.
Oh,
This is
it was
my
so
13.
close. Lucky number 13. Way to go, Peter Pan.
Were you playing the baby Jesus in like a Christmas show? Is that how you got high on the 13s at age 11?
baby Jesus? Yes.
No? Okay. But some of the shows you have done are?
Cinderella, High School Musical.
Wait. High School Musical. Was that High School Musical Junior?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that made more sense. All right.
101 Dalmatians, Wizard of Oz, Peter Pan.
Hey, we only have a 20-minute show.
Peter Pan again, and I was Peter.
So you've done Peter Pan twice.
Yeah.
Are there any other Peter Pan veterans here? You've done it before,
This
Cal.
is my 4th time doing Peter Pan.
What?
4th time? Oh my goodness. The same version?
All of them except for one. I did the Disney version.
Oh. Well, yeah, so just so you guys know, this is not the Disney version,
This is
okay?
the Moose version.
FYI, this is the American Moose version.
Moose.
So have you always played John, or have you done different things?
I was a Lost Boy the first time, then I was Smee, and then I was just an ensemble pirate.
Okay. So how many of you knew someone among yourselves before, or did you all just meet when you started rehearsals?
Cameron and I have known each other. We did youth theater for a while, 8 years together. Just
Wow.
With our city.
And how old are you? Like 12?
I'm 20.
Little.
Surprise.
Just kidding. I knew that Kevin was 20 because I got to take photos of him for Tortoise and Hare. So, yeah.
Cool. So,
I just had to give him a hard time.
so you've been in a show together. No, you weren't in Tortoise.
No,
and
I just took the photos and painted his props.
Okay.
Does that sound okay? That sounded weird. I painted the set.
So Kevin was telling me he's actually. I asked who had read the play or the book, and Kevin has. Anyone else that I missed?
I read the book.
You read the book?
Yeah, I have as well.
You have. Did you laugh your heads off? I thought it was pretty funny.
It is. I think I've read both the script and the play, and I prefer the script more just because I love reading how it was and how it was
Wait,
all
the script
staged.
and the play.
The script and the book.
Oh,
Sorry, the script and the book.
Okay.
So the play.
I was so
and the
confused. I'm
book.
like, wow, I am so dumb. So that was okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure that we were
Not your
moving
fault.
forward more.
Nope, that's
I
on
just
you.
didn't know.
But I prefer the script to the book just because I love hearing how it was originally written with all the staging. And
Gotcha.
everything. So I like that a lot.
Gotcha.
Wendy's been very quiet over here. I guess in a show with a lot of boys, you have to do a lot of listening.
Yes, I do. That is very true. But I have grown up with 3 brothers, so it's kind of very similar.
Well, then you think you would be piping on in there every 5 seconds, like, shut up, boys, I'm talking now.
She handles herself very well.
Thank goodness.
So
Keeps them in line.
Nathaniel, have you? What's your experience been before this? What have you done? On
This
the
is
stage?
I'm just moving up in the world. I did a few things in high school, like pretty much everybody. I most recently was in Beauty and the Beast and Tale of Two Cities in Bluffdale in the community theater there.
Okay.
And this is my first foray onto a large stage such as the SCERA Shell.
You played Gaston in Beauty
I was
and the
I was
Beast.
Gaston in Beauty
Because
and
if
the
you didn't
Beast.
play Gaston, if you guys could see him, Oh my gosh, he would play the best Gaston ever. And now playing Captain Hook, I'm like, hello, hi, Captain Hook, can we be friends?
We most definitely can.
He makes
It's
a
fine.
very good, like, evil guy. That's a good-looking evil guy.
Something I will never be able to do. I won't ever be able to play the bad guy.
You gotta
I
have a
don't
mean
know.
face.
You might have to get rid of the dimples, but
So you have to wear the big
Yeah.
black curly wig?
Yep, big black curly wig, like 4 layers of coat. It's great.
are you
And
really hot?
You're heading into
Oh,
a
yeah.
99-degree weekend.
Yes.
Did you get that? I had to play on
I
words.
did get that. Well done, Rachel.
And he even said, yes.
Yes. Tis true.
But no, you've
No,
got to be
yeah,
hot because
it's,
the stage is like just an oven.
Yes.
It just collects all the heat and it doesn't go away until about 8:30.
It doesn't go away then either. It's these guys will all attest. I'm sure I've flipped sweat at them as I'm like throwing wig off, and yeah, it's fine.
So does the uncomfortable heat help you be grumpy and angry?
Sure. Yeah, we'll call it that. No, it's all for the show, right? It's all for the applause. So as long as there's applause at the end, it's all good,
That's all that matters.
right? That's all that matters.
I love hearing everybody like doing their mic checks in the background. That's my favorite part when Hook's talking. I won't grow up. It's the best.
So
'Cause I won't.
I see your equipment there. I've seen your flying rig before. Rachel and I were both in Mary Poppins, so we knew what it looks like.
I don't know what it feels like though. Quinn got to fly.
Very painful.
It was so awesome.
It's
It was
so
painful
much
for a
fun.
while.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm guessing the 4 of you fly.
Yep.
Do you get to fly too? You don't get to fly. I'm thinking of Hook.
In a manner of speaking, I fly off my ship when I die at the end.
Ooh, okay.
Spoiler alert! Hello!
Daniel.
Just in case you didn't know what happened to Hook.
I like the happy
Nice.
version. Gee whiz.
Everyone gets a happy end.
Tell us what flight training was like. Because
We-
it's serious. I know it's serious stuff.
We had 3 days before we started actually rehearsing for tech.
The microphone.
Do it.
Yeah, get right in there.
Yeah, so we had 3 days before we really got into it. We just blocked all the flight stuff. We had Kaylin from the company who set all the rigging up. He was here and he kind of taught us what to do as well as the stagehands what to do with flying us. And those 3 days were probably more helpful than we all acknowledge at the point now. Having just us here, everyone who was flying, just us, and not having to worry about all the blocking really and any of the music and lines. We were just going over what we needed to. And I think now that we've been flying for a full week now, just barely, with all the cast and all of the blocking and the whole show, it's been a whole experience trying to control yourself in the air. There's times you can't. Last night it was really windy. We just did whatever we needed to
Oh my
stay.
goodness.
There's times when I'm flying back and forth, these big swings, and I'm turning my backs to the audience.
And you're like,
And
hello
I
everyone.
just have to own it. Some people can control it. I haven't learned how yet. So I'm just, anytime I'm backwards, I'm supposed to be backwards.
Forgive me if you already know this, but there is a small collection of musical theater fails on YouTube. Most of them are from Peter Pan.
I'm sure I'm gonna pop up.
You seen
somewhere.
them? Yeah, a lot of them are from Wendy.
Makes sense.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So, do you have the somersault harnesses?
Nope. So we're on a single line. All of us are.
Okay.
So it's more just side to side, up and down that we're doing. So it's really fun. I think as far as the flying goes, that first entrance into the bedroom is probably my favorite flight. It's
Because
just
that
such a-
big freaking window, right?
It's the window's incredible.
Yeah,
and
that's like
just
what makes it
towers
so
over
amazing.
me.
So
I'm
cool.
5'5", so to have probably a 20-foot window there, and I just
Really,
Bound in.
5'5"?
I'm
Come
5'5".
on. You're pushing that a little?
That window is where most of the YouTube accidents come from.
Or
oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
I got
It gets-
caught
you
on
get stuck
Saturday
in it.
night.
Oh, you
I got caught. I kind of blacked out for a second. I was trying to get myself unhooked. I gave him a sign to not fly.
Wait, unhooked?
And I still flew through the window. Kind of a nice
Thank you.
little aerial spin.
The goal
Aerial
of the show is to
spin.
not get kicked in the head throughout the whole. Like, that's the goal, you know.
Well, none of you guys have goose eggs, it looks like, so we're
Not
doing
yet.
pretty good.
Crossing our fingers.
How many more shows do you have left?
9.
Whoa.
including
9 more
tonight.
times to avoid being kicked in the head.
Nathaniel's gonna get it first, if anything.
I know. Yep.
During our fight, I get pretty close.
We get to fight and I win.
So, are you using
Sounds
real
like it.
swords? Or like, I know not real swords, but
Well,
real enough that you can get hurt?
I mean, my sword is a real sword. I don't know, Peter.
I'm not sure what my sword is. It doesn't feel real. But it's probably still hurt to get hit with.
Please tell us you're not using pool noodles.
No,
Definitely
I mean, I
not
feel a
noodles.
lot safer if
Okay.
you were.
Have you ever played that game though, where you try to stand on the, like a little thing and you beat each other with pool noodles?
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, it's a real thing. It's actually like
That's a
hard.
great game.
I know, right? In fact, that's what you guys should do on the last night, just for fun. Okay,
I
back
think
to
Sean
what
might
we're
kill
supposed to be talking
Sorry.
about.
Actually, we're gonna have to wrap it up soon.
Squirrel.
It's almost 7. They're gonna open the gates. They've
Oh
got to
my
do their sound
gosh,
check and
they've gotta
everything.
do their stuff.
So, like 1 minute left. Tell us really quickly what we should know about Peter Pan. That's gonna get us so excited to come in here. We can't stand it.
We have waterfalls. So
No.
Yeah.
Real life
Real
waterfalls is part of our
waterfalls.
set.
that's yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I think
I'm just really excited about that. So
Aside from that, you're gonna love everything. The Lost Boys are all awesome. They do their part really well. The Indians, the pirates are hilarious.
Gotta
The
watch out for the
costumes look
pirates.
amazing.
You will
for what
love
I've
the
seen.
pirates.
Sweet.
You'll love everybody. These 4 hoodlums get to fly around and have a lot of fun.
Oh, and they better come see Hook's
And you got to come see
extravagant
Hook.
ship.
I mean, come on.
And Hook, but his ship is amazing. There is a freaking mermaid on the front of it, people.
Oh my gosh.
Waterfalls and a mermaid.
Tucked away.
It is an amazing
Oh,
ship,
very
and
tucked
it's an
away.
amazing
I love cool set
set. They did
transitions.
they did awesome with the set. Everything
Yep,
is
Sean
really
put
good.
together a
It's top
really good
notch.
idea
So
there.
you got to come see it.
Okay.
Got to come enjoy yourselves.
See it, see
Can't
it, see
wait.
it.
All right, we'll let you go do your sound checks and have a great show. Take it
Awesome.
away.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Well, it feels very empty now. We've lost our performers.
It feels empty next to us, but yet there's still so much noise going on.
Yep, they're down there doing the sound checks. We could be more excited for Peter Pan. Peter Pan.
Yay!
And our family is making plans to go to Disney this fall, for fall break. And I'm excited for the Peter Pan ride, but I'm actually more excited for this.
Yeah,
Peter Pan
really?
ride's over in like, what, 30 seconds?
I don't know. I didn't ever get to go on the Peter Pan
Oh
ride.
man, you ride in the pirate ship and you fly over London and you go, ooh, oh, time to get off. That's kind of how that.
That's a bummer.
After you've waited in line for an hour and a half, you don't have to do anything.
don't you know that's part of the experience?
So, if you love Peter Pan, the ride at Disney, come over to SCERA. Pay a lot less than Disney. Show is longer. Still lots of eye candy, singing,
There you go.
dancing, and yeah, it'll be great.
And they have till July 20th?
July 20th.
All right.
So Peter Pan, SCERA Shell Outdoor Theater in SCERA Park. It was a play. It's been a book. It's been several movies, a Disneyland ride, and of course, a commercial brand of peanut butter. It had to be a musical too. And you have until July 20th to catch it.
Don't miss it, because SCERA's 2019 production of Peter Pan is directed by Sean Mortensen. Danielle Barry manages the stage Chaos. Brandy Lee Bluth Streeter is music director, and Sonny Watts is choreographer. Talented people, all of them.
All of them. And Sean, the director, has actually, last time we had it out here, I think he was Captain Hook. That was several
Oh,
years
really?
ago.
So that was when it was out here then?
This is a
Sweet.
return, what do you call it? Show. Return production.
Shell show production.
All right. Well, information on all of SCERA's summer shows, films, classes, and activities, it's all available at SCERA.org. And the SCERA Spotlight podcast can be found on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and on your favorite podcast player app.
And if you like the podcast, great! Please go back and rate us on any or all of these platforms. And why wouldn't you like the podcast if you're still listening to it?
That's right. Thank you for listening, and especially thank you for supporting SCERA and the arts in your community. We'll be back before long with more SCERA Summer Stupendousness. And until then,
We can't wait to see you at the SCERA.
Can I just say, why the heck did they name a peanut butter after Peter Pan? That makes no sense. Now, if they had Smee-Nut butter, that would be perfect.
Wait. Oh. Just stop. Just no. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I had to do it. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, I love this podcast.
I said stupendousness.
As long as it wasn't stupidness.
Oh, we have that too.